fellow YouTubers. This is B Jr. from Endurance Productions Movie Cave channel. Coming to you today just to let you know that I've got the blues. That's right, as in Blu-ray, that is. Got a little high definition update for you today. Just a few selections, not a big haul or hoard of any great number of movies. A couple of these are going to be a couple of classics that I'll probably end up buying on just about any format, so that one day down the road when we're only doing digital downloads or memory card versions of movies or something of that nature, whatever's down the pipe, a couple of these are going to be all-time favorites and classics of mine that I just probably will buy on any format, whether it be optical or memory-based, whatever. Let's dive right in with a trilogy of movies that I've been lucky enough to find used on Blu-ray that I wanted to go over with you today and let you know that it's out there. But I would probably seek this in a used format because it saves you a lot of money. Ended up doing a trade on this. It only cost me about 10 bucks total, but it was only because it was at a used copy and at a used movie store. The movies that I've got here in this little set is the Godfather Trilogy on Blu-ray. Comes in a nice neat little case with all three movies in one little slightly oversized Blu-ray case with a neat little slipcover deal to make me feel like I'm special or something. It's got a little making of booklet in there, which is this is the kind of sets that I'm looking for nowadays. They save room, they save money buying them used like that. And you have all three films on the inside here. I believe I've got them. Yeah, you can see they all inside there. Got the making of and special features behind the scenes. Supposedly there's about 4 hours worth of special features on this. I have viewed the first one, guys. I can honestly tell you it is a meticulous restoration as it's depicted in this box set here. You'll read over in the little booklet there that they've painstakingly went back and restored at least the first two, and I believe the third one they've done a remastering on as well, but I don't know if it's in the same class as the first two. The case is scratched right there, but that's the only defect I can find in this one. Guys, I didn't buy this one outright. I think it was originally $30 for this set, which is about half of what you'll buy brand new. Did some trade-ins of some old movies that I wasn't watching on DVD. Ended up paying about 10 bucks for this one. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Getting this set, mainly because the Godfather movies are it's just a work of cinematic genius on Francis Ford Coppola's part. Not going to go in and fully review this for you today or anything like that. It would take too long to do it in this little update. But basically, you can't go wrong with the Godfather films. What I'm getting at is, guys, even people who don't like mafia movies or mob movies or stories about the mob tend to they like the Godfather movies because there's a little bit of everything. It's such a character-rich piece. It's very, very highly developed, information-driven. Just tells a good story, and it hits all the right notes. You can't go wrong with the Godfather Trilogy, which is the reason why I own these movies on VHS, I own them on DVD, and now I own them on Blu-ray. Mainly because I want to see them in the best format possible. These are Blu-rays done right, guys. This is the kind of set that you're looking for in a collector's set. It doesn't take up a whole lot of room. It's got all the behind the scenes and more that you could ask for. They look, at least the first one, I can honestly tell you, it looks totally awesome. To quote Sean Penn from Fast Times Ridgemont High, it's awesome, dude. Totally awesome. Got to get your hands on this set, guys, if you like mob films. And speaking of mob films, and I'm going to kind of stray away from Blu-ray update just a little bit. This is high definition, so it kind of counts. It is a high definition HD DVD version of the movie of Mobsters, with the heartthrobs of the day, if you will, Richard Grieco, Christian Slater, Patrick Dempsey, and all those guys depicting real-life counterpart mobsters of Lucky Luciano, Meyer Lansky, Bugsy Siegel, Frank Costello. It's got Costas Mandylor in an early role, who you know from some of the later Saw films. There's no special features behind the scenes wise on this. It does have Dolby True HD sound, and I know a lot of people give HD DVD a hard time for not having anything more than the Dolby Digital Plus. I have to be frank, guys, as I'm going through this. I've been on an HD DVD kick here lately, and I can't tell much of a difference in the audio between the True HD and the Dolby Digital Plus. you've got to have equipment far exceeding mine to really be able to tell it, I guess, because I've got a pretty decent surround sound about the room here, and subwoofer set up, and guys, I can't tell a difference. But the thing is, the point I'm trying to make is this one does have the true HD with it. A lot of these HD DVDs don't have that. They have Dolby Digital 5:1 or Dolby Digital Plus, which is kind of a heightened version of 5:1 audio. It has the this My Scenes thing that a lot of these features are kind of the norm now on Blu-rays, where you can save your favorite spots in the movie. It's just a good little mob flick from the early 90s, when mob flicks were kind of taking a hiatus. After the Godfather 3 came out, they kind of just went into hiding for a while after Goodfellas had been out for a while, till about the mid to late 90s, when you had movies like Casino pop up, and The Departed in the 2000s now. So anyway, just a good little mob flick. I've always enjoyed it. I like Christian Slater's earlier movies, so I've got this one for like $2.20 off Amazon.com. Get it while the getting's good, guys. You know my story. I'm not going to go down and beat that horse to death about HD DVD. It's Blu-ray on the cheap, so grab it if you want to. This is a pair of movies that I got at Walmart, and it came out to be about a little over $7 per Blu-ray. It's a double feature pack of Universal Soldier and Total Recall, of which both I really enjoy. And they're not in the same case. We can separate them. Total Recall and Universal Soldier there. They do have some basic behind-the-scenes features with the disc. I've owned Total Recall on DVD before, but I've never owned the Universal Soldier. I think I've got it on an old DVD-R or somebody that somebody made for me. But it's going to be a real treat. These aren't, in my book, real major classics or anything, but they're just good action films, science fiction-based action films from the early 90s that I really enjoyed. Can't go wrong with these. If you just want some good Schwarzenegger action fare or Van Damage, pull these out of the collection. They're always fun to watch. They're just fun films to watch. And it's $7 and some change a piece, and a $15 2-pack, I think is what I paid for it. Couldn't pass it up. Had to grab it. They're at Wally Mart. For my last little pickup in this Blu-ray high-definition update, if you will, another classic, much in the likes of the Godfather films. It comes from a trilogy of spaghetti westerns. I didn't want to buy the 3-pack of this because I couldn't find a good price on it, plus it just seemed a bit expensive. I've heard in other reviews from my YouTube movie buddies out there that the Man with No Name trilogy, my selection is going to be the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. The Man with No Name trilogy, they get subsequently better on the high definition transfers from Fistful of Dollars on up to Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I've got this whole trilogy on DVD, and I thought since the transfer was renowned or reputed to be the best with Good, Bad, and the Ugly, to go ahead and get a $9. This was $9 at Walmart locally. It's got tons of special features on it. I believe it's got a little bit more special features than the special edition DVD that I've got over there. But it's got everything and just a couple of little extras on there that's not on the DVD. So you're not really missing out a whole lot special features wise. But in terms of high definition Blu-ray goodness, I've been hearing a lot of reviews out there that this one really kicks ass, and you got to have the best version possible when you're talking about the Good, Bad, and the Ugly, because it's one of my favorite westerns, if not my favorite western of all time. It's just, you can't go wrong. There's just certain scenes in this movie that just, they may go on and on. Yes, it's a slow build in most cases, but it's just a piece of western history. I mean, you can't go without, you can't say you've lived until you've seen the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. If anything, for Clint Eastwood's performance, Eli Wallach's performance, Lee Van Cleef's performance in the movie, it's a very character-rich piece. It takes its time. And yes, it's a 3-hour ordeal, but you won't be sorry if you've never seen it. If you like westerns, you owe it to yourself to see the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. If not I recommend the Blu-ray of it, but or any type of good special edition DVD version of it. There are some bad versions of it out there on VHS that hack the movie up and take scenes out and stuff like that. So go for the best one possible, and it's basically a very good value for a great Blu-ray out there. $9 at your local Walmart. Guys, that's my little mini high definition Blu-ray update for today. Take care and stay tuned. There'll be more to come for sure. Take care, guys.